everyone, in today's video I am going to show you two examples of timetables or like mini agendas, planners to help you organize your study time in this new semester. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you two different types, this one right here and this one right here, and I'm gonna fill it out with you. Just like not all of it, just a little bit to give you an example of how I would do it. And I'm really hoping this video will help you out, so let's just get right into it and get started. Now, I know if you Google timetable templates, you can print some of these out. They have quite a bunch online, so if you don't feel like drawing them like I did, and I draw them pretty fast, so I think there's like a little ink spill and whatnot, but if you don't want to do these by hand, by all means print them out, and they have a bunch of different formats and you can just have the same look and feel of mine. I just, I like arts and crafts, so I did mine from scratch pretty fast just for you. Here they are. So the first one looks a little bit like this. It is a monthly timetable. So I took the month of September, but I messed up my numbers, so please don't mind that. It's just as an example. So in this case, what I would do, I would write all the dates down, and at the end of each week I would write a mini goal, so that way I can plan all my activities during the week that will help me achieve that mini goal. Now, to help me out, I have a bunch of stickers that I showed in my school haul right here that we're gonna use to make this a little pretty. So don't mind my horrible handwriting, but I am standing up right now, so when I write it might not be 1000% pretty, but let's give this a shot. So let's say you went into your syllabus and you found out that on the 8th of September you have a project due. So let's put this in here. On the 8th of September you have a project due. So technically you have all this week to finish the project. So the mini goal of the first week of school is finish first project. There you go. So that's your goal for this week. Now, how am I going to organize this? You can, depending on the size, the length, and what you need to do for the project, you can just divide it and spread it around your week. So let's say on Monday, I am going to just read, how do you say exigence? Oh my god, I have a blank. Read instructions. Moving on Tuesday, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some research on the topic I am interested in talking about. So this means just Googling it or simply going to the library to get some books that specifically deal with what you would like to talk about. So let's say if you want to write a paper or your project is simply to write like an assignment on something of your choice, like I don't know, schizophrenia or suicidal ideation or whatnot, I am just going to gather as much info on that topic as I can on Tuesday. So that's all I'm doing. If you want to give yourself a break, you can say Wednesday, just relax to let all of that sink in. It really depends on you, so you organize it how you see fit. But this is just to give you a general example of how I would do it. On Thursday, what I would do is I would do a little triage and reading. Basically, I'm going to take all the articles I found on Tuesday and read them and only keep the ones I find really, really important, or the ones that inspire me to write my paper. After that, on Friday, I'm going to organize everything. So organize my ideas and prepare the first draft of my paper. And on Saturday, what I'm gonna do is I am going to do the second draft, and on Sunday I'm gonna do the final version. Of my paper. And then I would finish the paper by Monday. It's gonna be due and I'm gonna just submit it. Now this is how I would plan it out, but it really depends on you, like if you want to move your break to Saturday or to like Friday or just not do anything Monday, it's really up to you. But keep in mind, small steps. We divided this one task into an entire week. So as you can see, I'm not planning anything in detail, like from 9 to 8 I do this. It's really a vague mini task I have to do each week. So like if you want to read the instructions at night or in the morning or when you have a little time, that's completely up to you. But just know that Monday, this has to be done. And if you by any chance happen not to have time to do this, you can move it to your relax day, which is a free day. Always give yourself in 1 week a relax or off day for number one, emergencies, or for just plain old relaxing because you need a break, right? So with that being said, you just keep on repeating the same format for each week. And like I said in my previous video, you need to take your syllabus and already write down everything you have to do for that month. So the project, let's say you have an exam here and a quiz here. So these should already have been written down when you get the syllabus for the class, so you know how to plan your time and how to organize your studying. And that's going to help you out quite a lot. Personally, this is the type of timetable I would use because I really like writing down mini goals to achieve each week. And it's really up to you how you want to organize it, but this is how the first example looks like. So now I'm going to move on to the second timetable. Keep in mind I did this pretty quickly, so I didn't fill them out completely, and you can by all means decorate these or adjust them to your needs. I just want to show you kind of like different examples or something that might inspire you to make your own. This is free for all. Do your own thing. And it's gonna make you want to follow it because if it looks pretty, if it's in your style, you're gonna want to open it and do these things because it's gonna be motivating, right? So enough blabber. This is the second type of timetable you can do if you don't like the first one very much. In this one, I didn't have enough space to include Saturday and Sunday, so I just left them out. But if you want to include them, by all means, go ahead. So basically, this one is way more detailed than the first one, because you have time frames. You can go hourly, half an hour, 2 hours, it really depends on what you like. So these are the times, and then these are each days of the week. What I don't like about this timetable is that I don't have space for my mini goals, but some people prefer this, so I'm gonna give it a shot and I am going to try it. So let's say you have a test on Wednesday at, let's say, 9, 10, let's say 9 to 11. You have a test at school right here. There you go. Let's say this is a mini quiz, not a test, because 2 days for a test, oh boy. What we're gonna do is Monday, let's say between 8 and 9, we are just gonna gather our all our material. So all our slides and all our class notes, we're just gonna like put them all on our desk. So get everything, I don't know, let's call it bunch. So you bunch everything you have on the topic together on your table, and then from 9 to 10 you can make sense of that mess. You can organize all your notes, everything you have, just like make sure they're in order and make sure what you need to know for the quiz, it's all in there. Now from 10 to 11 you can just do this or just break. Here let's say you can from 11 to 12, back from your break, you can start reading. Usually what I like to do is I like to call my first reading fast reading, so just glance over the material to get a gist of what you need to know. Then from 12 to 1, let's say you can take another break. Then from 1 to 2, you can do reading 2. And then from 2 to 3, what I like to do is I like to active read. There you go, and you can keep going if you want to add times, but I stopped at 3 because after that, let's say I had like a big party or something, or I don't know, what do your kids do? I'm kind of old. I don't know, let's say pool party or something, or pool full break. So let's say at 3 I have to stop. So that is my Monday. And then when you accomplish each task, you can just do like this on the side. So you make sure everything's done. And then on Tuesday, you repeat the same pattern. And let's say in the beginning you have nothing, you have a dentist appointment. So you start studying afterward and then just do a final review at the end of the day. Now, I know this is very messy and I'm extremely sorry about that because I'm a perfectionist when I write my timetables and whatnot, and I do not like it when it's messy. But I just, for the sake of showing you, and I don't want to make this video like 20 minutes long, I just did it really fast. You can also just do like a scrap timetable, and then after, when you organized everything and you know where everything fits where, you can draw a really pretty one, because you know, you have to adjust. You can write it all in pencil in case something happens and you have to erase it. And that's pretty much it. That's all I had to say on this topic. I really hope it helped you out. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to me if you like what you see.